Good morning, student. Welcome to the biology class. This video is the continuation videos of sense organ topic. Okay. In the last video already we have studied about that the structure of eyeball, means we are going to study about the sense organ eye, and in that video we are going to study about that the how do we see, means what is the functioning of eye, accommodation of the eye, and the light and dark vision. Got it? Let us start the video. First upon, let us revise the part of the eye. In the last video already I explaining about that all the parts of the eye and each function, but let us revise. See student, this is the outermost part of the eye, is called as the conjunctiva. It have a protective in function. The next important part of the eye is the cornea. This is the outermost transparent layer, is called as the cornea. In behind the cornea have a main part. See, means this is the outermost layer, choroid sclera. The cornea is come under this layer. Next layer is the choroid layer. In the choroid layer is the richly blood supply to the eye, and in front the choroid layer is divided in many parts. See, this part of the eye is called as the iris, means this is the muscular part, and this part is adjust the size of pupils. Pupils means the dark black spot in center of the eye, and this is a pupils, means the pupils are present in between the two iris. It is a small black opening, is called as the pupils. And what is the main function of pupils? It regulate the amount of light which is enter into the eye. Got it? And next part, this is called as the ciliary body. This is the muscular fiber. This is the ciliary body, and this part, this thread like part is called as the suspensory ligament. And what is the suspensory ligament function? It adjusts the size of lens. Got it? And the innermost layer is called as the retina. It is the very important part of the eye, because why? There are many sensitive cell, cone cell and rod cell. Due to this cell we can see, and this spot is called as the macula. It is also called as the fovea. In your textbook have given the both name of the retina. Got it? And this yellow spot is the best vision spot. Got it? And these have the nerve impulses. These nerve impulses is called as the optic nerve, and this nerve is send the message to the brain, and the brain interpretation of the image. In the next part I will explain what is the interpretation of the brain. Understood student? And is the natural lens which is present in our eye. It is the biconvex lens. In the physics already you know that what is the concave lens, what is the convex lens. Got it? It is the crystalline body. It is the natural lens which is present in our body, and the lens is present behind the pupils. See, this is the biconvex. Both sides have a convex, so it is called as the biconvex. I told in the last video there are two chamber in eye, this one and this one. This chamber is called as the aqueous chamber, and this chamber contain the fluid, watery fluid, and the main function of this fluid is nourishment of the lens and protect the lens from external shock. This fluid is called as the aqueous humor. Understood? And this is the vitreous chamber, vitreous body, and this is the thick fluid. Due to this fluid, our eyeball have a spherical in shape. Got it? And this fluid is also protect the retina and nerve cell. And this vitreous chamber is contain the vitreous humors. Understood student? These are the parts of our eyes. Let us see how can we see. Means what is the actual process? What is the major step In that steps we can see. See student, this is the our structure of eye. See, there are 4 major steps in seeing the object. First is entering of the light. See student, as you know that the light ray which enter in your eyes to reflect the body part, means the light rays from the body enter the eyes, means there is the lip like structure. When the light fall on the lip and reflect, and this reflection is entering your eyes through by cornea, aqueous chamber, pupils, lens, vitreous chamber, and these light converge and following the image on the yellow spot. This point is called as the yellow spot. Understood? First, entry of the light. Light is entry. Light rays is enter to the transparent structure by the conjunctiva, cornea, then aqueous humor, lens, vitreous humor, and these light, this curvature of the cornea, curvature of the lens, the light is converged and image is formed on the retina, on the yellow spot. Got it? Focusing of the image in that yellow spot, the image is formed in real and inverted, means see the image like that. On the spot the image is inverted and real. But what happen in the retina, there have a cone and rod cell. These cells are very sensitive. This convert the photochemical into the electrical impulses, and there is a nerve cells. These nerve cells are send the message to the brain, the electrical impulses which travel through by the optic nerve and reach the visual area of the cerebrum. In the nervous system we have studied about that, the cerebrum, where give the sensation of sight. And next is the brain interprets, means the image fall on our eyes is inverted, but due to our interpretation of the brain, we can see the image upright and real. Got it? This is the process. This is the 4th step. We can see the image upright and erect, upright and real. Understood student? What is the process? First is the entry of light. Second, the focusing of the image on the retina. Then there is the nerve impulses transmit to the nerve impulses through by optic nerve, means optic word is related to the eyesight, and the brain interpret it and we can see the inverted image to the upright. Understood student? This is the process of vision. Next is the accommodation. What is mean by, first I will explain what is mean by accommodation. Accommodation is a process focusing of the eye to see the object in different object, because we can see very far object, we can see nearby object. That time some changes in our eye structure, and we can see, we are able to see the far distance and in the near distance. One by one we will see. See student, look at this figure, means the object is very far away. That time what happened, there is the ciliary muscle, this is the suspensory ligament. In that ciliary muscles are relaxed. This is the distant vision. The ciliary muscles are relaxed and suspensory ligaments are stretched. Due to this suspensory ligament, our convex lens become a stretch and become a very flattened and thin, and we are able to see the distinct object. Understood? And in the opposite, when we want to see the near object, that time what happen, the ciliary muscles, there is a ciliary muscles in the structure we have seen, there is a ciliary muscle. These ciliary muscles are contract and the suspensory ligaments are loose. these ciliary muscles are contract and these suspensory ligaments are loose. What happened? In that the lens become a flatten and more convex and we can able to see the near object. This is called as the accommodation. Accommodation understood means by the changing the size of the lens as per different distance object. This process is called as the accommodation. Means the distance vision, the lens is become a flatten and thin and we can see the distinct object, and in the nearer object, nearer vision, the lens become more convex and rounded and we can see the near object. Understood what is the accommodation of the eye? Next topic is the dark vision and light vision. Many times you are habitual for this process. First we see the light vision. See student, when we are playing, we are standing in the ground in 12 o'clock in the afternoon, that times you can see there is a very bright light, but when you are enter from bright light to the dark room, what happen? Few minutes you are not able to see, because you know that there are two types of the cells are present in your retina: cone cell and rod cell. Cone cell mean when we are in the bright light, when you are in the under the sunlight, that times the cone cell is activate. Cone cell secrete the rhodopsin pigment and we are able to see in the day. But when we enter into the dark light, that times the cone cells are non-functioning. Means within few minutes we are not see clearly, and within few minutes the rod cell secrete the rhodopsin pigment and after few minutes we are able to see in the dark room. Because why? That times the rod cells are activate. Means the small distance in between the dark area, light area to the dark area, in the small period of time the cone cells are non-functioning and rod cells are functioning. See another example for the dark vision. When we are watching the TV, watching the cinema in the cinema hall, there is the dark. When the cinema is over and we are coming out from the cinema hall, that times also you are not able to see properly in the bright light. What happen? When we are sitting in the dark room, that times your rod cells are activate. The rod cells are secreting the rhodopsin pigment, so you are able to see in the dark. But when we are entering into the light, that times the few minutes, the few period of times, the rod cells are non-functioning and the cone cells are activate. So the few minutes you are not able to see in the dark light. The what changes in our body? The light adaptation means when you are in the sunlight, that times your pupils constrict. You know that what is the main function of pupils? Pupils are regulate the amount of light which is entering into the eye. Means when in the light, bright light, that pupils are constrict. The pupils are small, means small amount of light which is enter in your eyes. Got it? And rod cells are unfunctioning because cone cells are functioning. And in the dark vision, there is no bright light. So the pupils are dilate. Because there is no light, so large amount of light is entering to the eye. Means the pupils are allowed. The large amount of light is entering into the eye and you can able to see in the dark light. Understood student? What is mean by the light adaptation, dark light adaptation and light adaptation and dark adaptation? This is the you are a habitual, means the everyday we are facing this the condition. Understood student? What we have studied about today's topic? We have studied how do we see, we revise the parts of the eye, accommodation of eye and the light and dark adaptation. In the next video, I will explain some common defect of the eye. Thank you.